Hi, I'm Chris from Love My Brit, and I'm here with my friend Joe, who's engaged to a South African expat, and we're here with...
Ask British Husbands.
Today we're talking about how we as foreigners were received into the families of our wives. So for me, Chelsea's family were American, and the first time I went to visit them, they thought it was hilarious that I was British. And they went all out. We stayed with her family, with her aunt and uncle, the first time I went to the US, and they decked out the house with American and British flags. They took me to do all the things that British people don't have that they have in the US, like shooting, and they just kind of welcomed me into the family and the culture. What about for you, visiting Chantelle's family and meeting them?
So for me, I'd actually met Chantelle's family over Skype, so I was already somewhat familiar with them, and I actually stayed in their house each time, and they're very lovely, kind and welcoming, and I actually got to meet all of her extended family. I don't think there's so many cultural differences between the South Africans and the British, so there wasn't too much there, but there was actually quite a big language difference because they primarily speak Afrikaans, and growing up British, I didn't have the opportunity to learn any other languages. Well, I had the opportunity, but I didn't take the time to learn any other languages. So they were obviously speaking Afrikaans a lot of the time, and I had to kind of endeavour to learn that, but they've made such a great effort to speak English. So it was really great starting to learn a new language with them.
So you've started to learn their language and they've started to learn yours at the same time.
Exactly, there's a bit back and forth, and I think that's made me feel quite welcome, and I guess it's helped me integrate into their family too.
Yeah, that's really nice. We didn't have the language barrier like that. We all spoke the same language, and there were a few cultural differences, but not much. It was more for us about just, I guess, being welcomed into the family. Every time I visited, they've always hosted us either for the entirety of our stay or for a night or two, and they always make an effort.
Yeah, it's much the same for us. Like we stayed with them almost every single time.
Yeah,
and they're very, very warm and welcoming.
And what about extended family?
So we actually stayed with extended family as well. Chantelle's quite close to some of her extended family, so I got to go out and meet everyone, and that was really nice. It made me really feel like part of the family to get out and meet everyone.
Yeah, it was much the same for us. A lot of Chelsea's family lives around the same area, either in Seattle or Vancouver or in that area. So we've spent a few days going and visiting grandparents, aunts, uncles, quite a range of people in her family, and it just makes you feel more part of it, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
More accepted.
Definitely.
Especially because not being there, we don't always have the opportunity to feel like family because we're not there all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, like I say, I got to meet a lot of her immediate family over Skype, but we didn't really get that opportunity with the extended family. So it was really great to be able to branch out and meet all of her extended family, cousins and uncles.
So I think for both of us, we've both been welcomed very much into our wives' families, even though we aren't from the same country.
Yeah, don't necessarily speak the same language.
Yeah, even that. So it is really important and really nice to have that support network of family abroad.
Yeah, definitely, because I mean you're moving into, you're not just moving in together, you're moving into that family as well and becoming one giant family. So you want to feel welcomed, and of course you want to welcome them into your family.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've got any experiences meeting your wives, your husband, or even just your partner's families, if you've got any tips, please leave them in the comments below, any experiences, and be sure to follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or on our website at Love My Brit, and we hope to see you again next time. Bye!
Bye.